This is Eric with TechnoRV, and this is the TechnoRV Learning Series for the Rand McNally OverDryve 7 RV. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your routing preferences. So in order to do this from the main screen, if you'll just click on Navigation, and then in your lower right hand corner, you'll see the 9 boxes, and we'll just click there. And then this will take you in the lower left hand corner. You'll notice something that says Preferences here, and I'm just going to go ahead and click Preferences. And you've got tabs across the top here for kind of different categories, and I am going to walk you through the routing, so I'm just going to go ahead and click that tab here. And so let's just kind of go through these. The traffic on or off, this does require a Wi-Fi connection, so if you want that on, this system will need to be connected to Wi-Fi. Recalculation, this simply means that, let's say you miss a turn that the GPS wanted you to take. Do you want it to auto recalculate you? If you do, put it on auto. If not, then you can put that on manual. Freeways, do you want to avoid them, avoid small roads, or do you prefer freeways? People like to travel in different ways. Some people like the big roads and some people like the back roads. So this is where you would tell the GPS what you prefer. Ferries, do you want to allow them on your route or avoid them? Tunnels, same thing. Do you want to allow tunnels, or would you prefer to avoid tunnels? Turn announcements, you can kind of play with this. This is announcements will come that there's a turn coming up, and then it'll do it again the closer you get to it. So I usually leave this on the default, but you can kind of play around with these little sliders over here and see what you prefer there. Junction view, this is how far out do you want to be notified of a junction view that's coming up. You can do that up to 5 miles. You can make the adjustments with the minus and the plus symbols right over here. To get to more information to choose from, then you're just going to press the down arrow right here. This next one up is called route. You can either choose fastest route or shortest route. If you choose shortest route, then it will take you the shortest route. This could include taking you through a neighborhood that may be adjoining 2 major roads. I always leave mine on fastest route because I prefer to kind of stay away from those kind of odd situations that the shortest route might take me. Tollways, allow or try and avoid those. Sometimes you can get a quicker route if you allow them, but you're going to have to pay the tolls. So it's just a preference thing. U-turns, I tend to avoid these. I'm in a bigger RV. If I was in a smaller one, I might allow U-turns. So that's, again, totally up to you. Cross-country borders. Do you want to allow on your route to cross borders? So, for example, if you were on a route that it may be quicker for you to go into Canada and then come back into the United States, do you want to allow that, or do you want to avoid crossing borders? Dirt roads, kind of self-explanatory. Do you want to avoid those, or are you okay with driving on dirt roads? There's a manage avoids list. You can avoid entire roads, entire states. So there's a particular road that is having issues that you want to avoid, then you can certainly manage that here. Fast recalculate. This simply means that if let's say, for example, you miss a turn and the unit, if you have it on fast calculate, then it will simply just get you back onto your route as quickly as possible. If you have it off, then it'll just reroute your entire trip from where you're at. So I always like fast recalculate, because usually it was just an error on my part. And that is the end of setting up your preferences for the route on the OverDryve 7 RV.